What is up, people? My name is Diego, and this is D-Spot.
Blowing up the spot just like an afro.
D-Spot, of course, is the best place for all of your La Liga coverage and in-depth analysis of all of the international NBA players. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. Our YouTube viewers are, of course, our most important viewers, seeing as it is here, right here on YouTube, where we are making our debut. And that is why it is here and only here on YouTube where you will find endless amount of independent, uncensored, unfiltered sports coverage. We got a great show for you guys today. I can't wait to kick it off. So let's go. Yes, ladies and gents. It certainly has been an exciting weekend. Not only did we see Donald Trump get inaugurated as the 45th US president, but much more importantly, La Liga has a new crowned winter champion. That is right. Congratulations to all the Real Madrid fans. As the first half of the season came to a close, Real Madrid were proclaimed winter champions. Now, of course, just about as many people came out to celebrate this achievement as the amount of people that came to Donald Trump's inauguration ceremony. Not many. However, that didn't stop the Madrid press from highlighting this glorious achievement in their front pages over the weekend. Let's go have a look at our friends over at AS. Here we see Sergio Ramos, campeón de invierno, winter champion. And Sergio pointing to his old tats. And here our friends over at Marca. We see campeón de invierno, winter champion, cuando Ramos se pone flamenco. When Ramos gets his flamenco on. I guess you could translate it like that. With some pictures of Sergio Ramos where it looks like he's trying to reach for an itch he just can't seem to scratch. And so as La Liga came to a close over the weekend, we saw a unconvincing Real Madrid grab a victory against an injury-ridden Malaga side. We also saw Sevilla grab a nail-biting victory over an inspired Numancia side in controversial fashion, we should add. We saw, on the other hand, an uninspired Atlético de Madrid only grab a draw over in Bilbao. And we saw Fútbol Club Barcelona get its fourth consecutive win, and perhaps much more importantly so, reconnect with its signature style of football. And with that, half of the season is over, and Madrid sits very pretty at the top of La Liga table. However, seeing the way they've been playing ever since they had the 3 consecutive games against Sevilla Football Club, one could argue that Winter Champs is just about the only thing that they are going to win this season. Now, yes, they are sitting top of La Liga table with only 1 point. And yes, they do have a game in hand. However, we can simply not ignore the fact that over the past few games, Real Madrid has simply looked burnt out. They look sluggish, they look tired, and uninspired. And while the 2-game losing streak came to an end over the weekend, their own fans, the own Real Madrid fans, knew by the 3rd minute of the game that their team's heads were not in it. They were not in it. And they expressed their concern by booing and whistling none other than Cristiano Ronaldo in the 3rd minute, I repeat. Now that might seem a little harsh, you'd say. Cristiano Ronaldo has been traveling around Europe, collecting his personal accolades and openly, proudly boasting about how this is so far his best personal season ever. Sure, that's true. However, the ever critical and clever fans at the Bernabeu see and know that their main superstar is slowly but surely fading away. He's slipping. And that's why in the 3rd minute, Cristiano Ronaldo became the first victim of his own fans booing and whistling at him. And not for the first time. Let's be honest. This is not the first time this has happened. But let me ask you something. When was the last time that you remember the fans over at the Camp Nou whistling their superstar, Leo Messi? I'm just asking. The people in Madrid are getting nervous. They're getting nervous because they know that 9 out of the 30 matches Real Madrid has been losing in the 80th minute. That is 1/3 of their matches Real Madrid has not been winning until the 80th minute. It doesn't take a mastermind to know that late goals or offside Sergio Ramos goals is anything but a solid tactic to win silverware with. Now we all know that my man Zizou was always going to run out of flowers up his ass, but his crack is literally starting to show at this point. And he knows it. Zinedine Zidane knows it. He was genuinely defeated in the post-game press conference on Saturday night when he begged the Real Madrid fans to please show their support and keep peace during the games. And let me tell you something. They have a right to be nervous because their heels are being snapped at by a fantastic, inspired, hungry Sevilla Football Club side who have a master tactician leading their squads in São Paulo, of course. And let's not forget that we have a rejuvenated Barca side with a Messi who is hungry once more to show the world who really is the best. We have a Luis Suarez who cannot stop scoring. We have a Neymar who is at the heights once again of his football level and scoring goals. And we even see Ter Stegen make game-saving stops. But perhaps much more importantly, as I mentioned earlier, Barca has reconnected with its signature style of football. By that, I mean that all of the 11 players on the pitch, from the very first minute until the very last, are pressuring the ball. As soon as they lose the ball, they want that ball back. And we see Neymar and people like Arda Turan run all the way back to make sure they get the position back as quick as possible. It's key. We got a whole second half of La Liga still to go, guys. So strap yourselves in. Because for all of those who said La Liga was over, this is just getting interesting, boys. This is just getting fun. And to conclude the first half, I want to know from you, who was your pick for best team of the first half of the season? Is it Real Madrid? Sitting at the top of La Liga table, and of course having that incredible 40-game unbeaten streak, 284 days unbeaten, amazing. Or maybe is it a Sevilla side who is literally revolutionizing La Liga, and who knows what they're up to, what they can be up to in Europe. I want to know. Let us know in the comments. Let us know as well, who's your pick for best manager? São Paulo. Who's your pick for best player? Is Messi back on top? And what about the worst? The worst in general. Worst team. Has any team been worse than Valencia and their, I don't know how many coaches they've been going through? I'm not sure. Let me know. Subscribe, click like, share this video with if you enjoyed it, and stay tuned. We got a lot more coming next.